Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning to one and all. Welcome to the Strife stream once again. I am, of course, William Strife, and it is, of course, another day, another wonderful, glorious day for Oblivion. I hope you're all doing fairly well, and your weekend was fairly good. Greetings, Sansa 5. Hello, Draconia. Preacher power, so like the Prophet and Anvil. Yes. I'm finally getting down to the point where there's very little left to do in the game that's not associated with the main quest. Well, not associated with a chain quest, I'll put it that way. You know, so it's like faction quests, storyline quests, etc. I've done a lot of side quests. There's still a couple stragglers hanging around the edges of existence, but it's getting time for me to actually get through. Just push through to the end and then start doing the other stuff in the game. And my endeavor, oh my god, Ratchet, why? You're doing it specifically because I started to talk. I know that's exactly how this works. That's my pop screen. Speaking of pop screen, I gotta take the thing off this freaking microphone and clean it. Stop it. I'm adjusting that so it's correct, and then you're messing it up again. Oh, this boy. How was the weekend for you? My weekend was cat-filled. Oh, your motor is going. Oh, it is so going. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, scusa. Hello. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Continue with my bread. All right. We'll unmute the game. And we will load. Oh my word. I don't think I've never had you vibrate this much in my lap, buddy. You are purring so strongly. Hello, Wretched. He's not going to let me play the game today. That's almost for certain. All right, let's fix that camera. Got some, I have some extra fun stuff to enjoy today, chat. We're just waiting until there's more people around later in the day. And I'm hopeful that some specific people will show up as well. Woo! Okay. Yes. God. Cat. Oh my god. Get off me. Never will he not. Never will he not. All right, here we go. I think I got a couple of things that I want to get done. Come on. Adjust that pop shield. There are a couple of things I want to get done before I... Oh, I have some things that I need to sell off.
Ooh la la.
Zouchin, thank you so much for the subscription. 62 months, currently on a 30-month streak. That's not bad at all. More than 2 years consecutively. Ooh, hi. Hello, Zouchin. Okay, it looks like I got a couple of swords that I need to offload. But more importantly than that, I think I am in a position where I need... Here we go. I need grand souls. I need grand souls. Let me go ahead and stash some stuff here. I'm done selling things off if I can help it. Like, the only stuff I'm selling off is weapons and armor at this point. I got a bunch of useless keys from that last quest that I did, too. I don't think that I streamed it either. Don't need that. Okay, so let's take a gander at what we've got going on in here. Let's categorize it. Black soul gems. Where are my grand soul gems? Okay, so we have 2 grand soul gems that have grand souls. What is it? It's hat, it's helmet, chest piece, leggings, boots, gauntlets. That's 5 in total. I have 2. That means I need 3. So I need 3 additional grand souls. Let's run out and do a little bit of let's do a little bit of work, yeah? I can't forget to go over to the market district though. I need to sell off those blades.
Saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. Oh, I can't stand those things.
You've come back already. What do you want, Ratchet?
Good day. Can I interest you in some of my wares? You've made a good bit of gold. Another set. Goodbye.
All right. There's no getting around this. I need to find myself some Minotaur lords. Specifically Minotaur lords. Like, there are other creatures. There are other creatures that would do the job.
Citizen?
My God, look at that shield. I want that shield. Yeah, a kick-ass looking shield, man. All right. So, I need to soul trap a couple of Minotaurs. And I say Minotaurs only because, like, I know that they have grand souls. I can't think of who else would have a grand soul. And I do have Azura's Star. Come to think of it, do I have... What's the state of Azura's Star? Oh, it's only got a greater soul in it. Junk. All the good creators are coming back. Thank Bethesda for this. Hello, Mario. Greetings to you, and welcome to the stream. You're not wrong, you know. This game comes out, and it's like there's been a wash of people who, you know, used to make content regularly, who are like back specifically to make content for this. Get that spoon out of my coffee. Huzzah. For what it is worth, you really decided to sync just because I moved the camera a little bit? Stay out of my way. Okay. I'm bound to run into Minotaurs eventually. And man, am I ever weighed down by this this Daedric armor. Curse me for loving to play the game in a particular manner. All right, I see a Minotaur up there. Curse my desire to, like, max out all of my abilities, right? Fast save. Right. No soul gem in your inventory large enough. Oh. Oh. I accidentally... Alright. Fine. I'll fast travel back to my home. I accidentally grabbed grand soul gems with common souls in them. What have I done? You get a curse. You get a curse. You get a curse. Hello, Ratchet. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. You're just not even going to ask. You're just going to come up into my lap and act like you belong here. This cat. If I fix it, will he just... No. Stop it. I don't want you rubbing against the microphone. Every single time you do that, you screw it up.
He's got big maces and big axes.
Ooh. Okay, so we will re-inspect this whole situation. Okay, so 3 grand soul gems that are actually empty is what I need. These are empty, right? Okay, so 3 of them. Continue. There we go. Strife has a curse. The needy cat. The curse of a needy cat. Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you very much for noticing this ongoing problem that I have. Go ahead and just sleep for 8 hours to get some daylight back and then go back out into the world. Oops. Now there's a mod that's worth downloading. I'm certain it exists. Like, yeah, now you can just fast travel from inside of your own house. Hey. Calm down. I'm just gonna like hoof it the old-fashioned way up to Frostcrack Spire and hope that I can find the correct creatures to soul trap on the way. Or I could run into bandits. Really wish I had grabbed a black soul gem before coming here. Okay. Jeez. He's trying to claw my nipples. The boy demands pets. He's not going to hear anything else. I'm not looking for a nipple piercing today. No! Stop it. Pause down. Jeez. You can sit in my lap all you want, but I am busy right now, cat. I am busy. Trying to make a living. By playing video games. Trust me, it's not a living. It's not a living. Doesn't pay very well. I can promise you that. Okay, yeah, we've got a whole road to just follow. You know what? There we go. Okay, you just fell over dead oh no, that's the one. Okay, so this one was already on the road. Hello? Are you the one that I don't know. You're probably not the one that I just killed. I think I was doing a Daedra quest the last time that I was streaming. I didn't get a lot of time in with this game over the weekend. Only, like, one quest's worth, and it was like, I don't think I'm ready to go to bed. Like, we had this gaming session with friends and everything. You killed this fella. Why would you do that? You have all the money you need right on your back. You Enwa. I don't even want your armor anymore. Stantis Varid. Poor Stantis Varid. I guess he wasn't in very good stantis with the gods. Oh. Solomon Gianette. Just, you know, lost before his time. They should know better than to, you know, run up and down the road. Alright, I got my spell equipped, despite the fact that the cat is hindering my ability to... I'm hopeful that this is going to get me a Grand Soul. Alright, I've captured a soul. What did I capture? Okay. I have captured a Grand Soul. Great. Great. 2 more to go. Ooh. I see a Minotaur. Look at this. Look at this. It's a Minotaur. What did I capture? Did I... This doesn't look good. Grand Soul. Empty. Common Soul. Common? Oh, hell no, man. Reload. I am not tolerating a common soul inside of a Grand Soul Gem. No siree. Forget that trash. I'll still beat him to a pulp. Should've known better. It's gotta be a Minotaur Lord for it to be worth it. Whoa! Hello, Matt Games. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Is anyone out here? Any more beasts of the wild? It kind of looks like it might be another Minotaur. Okay, you're missing a no, you're just another normal Minotaur. Well, you're not going down as easy. I'll try soul trapping you. There. Okay, what did I capture? What did I capture? Nope. How are you doing there, Matt Games? Good to see you again. I hope that your adventures were doing rather well. Off in whatever lands that you were adventuring in. Alright, friend. You are going down, you stupid half human, half bull. Okay. Ah, Call of Duty Wild at War. I assume that that's supposed to be World at War? Typos or autocorrect or something. The Gerald Mountains. Oh. Narmina. This is an accident. I didn't mean to get up here. Hello.
Who are you? Why do you invade our place of worship? Surely, you don't think yourself worthy to visit Namira's shrine.
Yeah, I do.
A place of blessed darkness. A holy place where we may worship in our wretchedness. Why are you here?
I wish to worship Narmina.
You do. You are too pretty to worship in this place. People like you. Like to hear you talk. When you are more loathsome, you may return. Remember, this place is sacred.
Okay, so I have to damage my personality, I think. Wasn't expecting to find Namira's shrine by accident, but here I am. Also, God, my left arm is getting tired. It's overextended for the purpose of playing this game because Ratchet refuses to not be in my lap. So I'm in a situation where instead of having my hands up here like I have to put my arm all the way out here to reach the keyboard. It's driving me absolutely nuts. I love this cat, I really do, but my God, he demands to be sitting on me so frequently. Not having a lot of luck with the monsters up in the mountains today. Not finding a lot of high levels. Love the Fallout videos. Hey, Paul Brandt, thank you so much for the for the happy words. It's good to see people, you know, discovering that I still exist, you know, and that I, you know, once upon a time was part of your life. Guess we'll just, I think that this is the main road. We'll just follow it some more. Hope that I find another Minotaur or something. Oh, it's an ogre. Well, you should have a grand soul. Please tell me that I captured an actual soul. Okay, yes, that's another grand soul.
Hello? Who's there? You do realize I've been holding back.
Sure, you've been holding back, bro. And I have a disarming power here that I'm about to throw out on you. See? You look at that? Look at that. You've lost your freaking axe. What you gonna do now? Nothing. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I love your voice. I still watch you. Oh, really? Oh, man. Thank you so much. Anybody who still watches me, it's wonderful to learn. You know what? We'll quick save right here. 2, 3, 4. That probably wasn't a grand soul. Probably gonna need to reload here. Yeah, that was a greater soul. Alright, so much for that. Why didn't you soul trap the bandit? Don't all humans have grand level souls? You have to have a black soul gem in order to do that. And I do not have black soul gems, and I haven't gone through the trouble to make them. Like, I'm specifically choosing not to use the duplication trick in this game. Or in this playthrough. Like, I've learned how to do it, and it's very easy to perform, but I'm just choosing not to. So... I like, things are starting to compound, because it's such late... It's so late in the game. What is... I think that's just a bandit up there. Oh no, that's a goblin. Let's see whether or not this goblin has a grand soul. More than one of you. Fucking assholes. God fucking damn, man. This is one of the more difficult things to do whenever I have a fucking cat in my lap. And he just does not care that I'm like angry at him right now. Alright, I have to actually go into my fucking inventory. That's it. I can't. No. Move. Move. Get out of my lap. Get out. Oh, I can't. No. Ugh. Ugh. And I just had too much. I am sorry, Ratchet. Ugh. It's like being told to have a freaking hand tied behind your back. Okay, did I actually capture a soul that I need? I would love you to do a Fallout 4 video playlist. Fallout 4, oh boy. Should I talk about Fallout 4? Grand. Okay, I have all the grand souls that I need. Alright, I have 1.5 million of these strong potions of healing. May as well use them. Fallout 4 is okay, but it's not the best. It's honestly kind of inferior to Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Like, that's definitely a controversial take. There's no question about that. I'll put it this way. Fallout 4 is not for everyone. And there's a lot of things about Fallout 4 that just... they never really meshed with me. Man sits still and jams the same button over and over. Alright, let's fast travel up the Frost Crag. Technologically, it's superior, sure, but I prefer the gameplay of 3 in New Vegas. Like, there are aspects of Fallout 4 that it does better. And there are aspects of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas that are definitely done better. At the end of the day, man, it's so difficult because like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas have they're aged now, you know? They're aged. And Fallout 4, I think, unquestionably feels better to play, even if I have a lot of hang-ups in regards to how it's mechanically built. All right, let us have some fun. I'm going to save right before using this altar. Save game. We'll do Daedric Boots. We'll do Grand Soul Gem. Fortify Attribute. Wait a minute. Do I not have... Wait a minute, wait a minute. I think this might be entirely separate. Okay, I'm gonna need Fortify Magicka. That's like it is actually a standalone ability, so can't do it yet. Can't do it yet. Gotta head back to the Imperial City to pick up the right spell. Watched all of Fallout 3 you did. I'm on episode 20 of New Vegas. Oh, really? Really? I mean, New Vegas is... I'm not going to lie. It is, in my opinion, the crowning achievement of what I did for, like, the type of Let's Play that I styled. Skyrim was definitely in that camp of, like, very proud work as well, but there's no getting around the fact that you need really, really good writing for the type of role-playing that I do to work well. And New Vegas just straight up has the best writing out of all the games in the Bethesda-style wheelhouse, even though Bethesda didn't make New Vegas. So, all right. Edgar's discount spells. Wait a minute. He's closed, isn't he? Yeah, he is. So, we just... Hello, Eli. How you doing? Man. Chat. I am so prepared. I am ready. All right, Edgar.
Edgar Vatrine, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap.
Cool. That's what
business.
I'm looking for. Just stand outside his shop awkwardly for 12 hours. Yes, yes. That's exactly what I do, Shiny. Okay. Fortify Magicka. 30 points for 60. That's actually not a half bad spell for being a cheap spell.
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you?
What the fuck do you mean? There. Jeez, talk about a whiny little...
Thank you. Take care.
Screw you. Sleepy Strife? Yeah, I'm just a little bit. Just a little bit. I got a bit of the yawn in me, you know. All right, let's go back to Frostcrack Spire. I'm just going to enchant all of my equipment with like, Fortify Magicka, because why not? Hello, Soup. What is up with all of the eyebrow waggles that you just used in chat there? So many emoticons. Alright, now that that's done, we will save again. Okay, so. Start with the boots. Grand Soul Gem. Fortify Magicka by 24 points. That's not a lot, but it's just what I get. Oh, right. Smart Toes. Okay. Then we do it again. Daedric Cuirass. Grand Soul Gem. Fortify Magicka. Smart Nips. Smart Nipples. There you go. Such a great thing. Are black soul gems a thing in Oblivion? Yes, you have to go through extra trouble to actually make them, though. Like, they're not impossible to find in the world, but nobody will ever sell them because of lore reasons. And they... You have to make them yourself, so... Glad to see you still making videos, Will. Been watching you on and off since the good old New Vegas Guide days. That was a long time ago, man. Smart Knuckles. Just keep doing this. Grand Soul Gem. Fortify Magicka. Smart Thighs. And Smart Eyes. Cool. All right, inventory. I have to re-equip all that stuff now. And I have to re-repair all of it. Because durability gets reset. Cool. With that done, my... So... Without all of that stuff, we take it all off. Character, 194 Magicka. Wow, 194 to 314. That's a lot of extra Magicka I just gave myself. That's nothing to sneeze at. That is nothing to sneeze at. Okay, that's been sorted out. I'm just waking up, Strife. I can barely see. Okay, so... You know what I could do? Before we go anywhere? There is something that I could absolutely do for myself. I can enchant a piece of equipment here. I have like a greater soul, and I have some equipment left over from dealing with some of the guy words. I've got a greater soul, and I have some equipment from the bandits that I was dealing with. Drain. Fatigue, health. Damn. I don't have it. I don't have the spell. I have Fortify, but I don't have Drain. So I was going to make a like Drain personality so that I could do the Namira quest, I can give you more kibble, but you're not getting in my lap. No. You were thinking about doing a Rambo build in Oblivion. How would you go about doing a Rambo build in Oblivion? Because all I think about with Rambo is like just being strapped with like the chain bullet and having like an LMG and just shooting everything and making it all blow up. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to wait for Namira some other time. Well, you know what? Ooh la la. Drain attribute. There are no drain attribute spells available for purchase. Okay. What on earth did just... What did I just miss? Creed Officer, thank you so much for the subscription. 22 months. Hello to all of y'all, and Strife, send all their souls to Oblivion. Thank you very much, Creed Officer. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. Great to have you along for the ride. Welcome to the stream, and enjoy yourself while you are here. Destruction, offensive, built-in potions, staves, weapons. As a spell, drain attribute is not available in any form from any built-in spells. There are only 4 basic ways to acquire the effect. Okay, so you know what? You know what? There is something that I was meaning to give a shot to. And I'm just remembering that this is something that I wanted to do. Okay. There is a spell that I want to give a shot to, and I want to... I'm very curious how this is going to turn out. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so... Let's... Do I have the ability? It needs to be a Fortify attribute and a Fortify skill. Okay, so Fortify attribute is here. It's going to be on touch. It's going to be speed. Magnitude of 100. For 5 seconds. And then we're going to fortify an ability, or a skill, rather. It's going to be athletics by 100 for 5 seconds. And then we're going to do... Do I have demoralize? Demoralize. No, I do not. Ah, crap, I can't do it. You know what? We'll reduce the expense of this by, like, knocking down the duration by 1 second. Okay? Well, nah, it won't work if I can't get demoralize. Where on earth do I find demoralize? Who sells that? That's an illusion spell? Okay. Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. What do you mean? Oh, wrong page. Right. Demoralize. Who sells this? Okay, the woman from in the man, I have a bunch of freaking things I have to pick up again. Sorry I'm late. How's your day going? My day is going okay. I'm a bit underlit though. Is this the runaway spell? That's just it. Like I've never used the run away spell in the game. I want to see how its effect is. Also, greetings, Uncle Sup. I hope you're doing all right. I know that I said I was gonna just do things in the game, but I wanna see how this turns out. Okay, so give it 10 hours. Like, one of the most important things that I think is necessary in this game, if you really want to get the full effect of it, because this is super annoying. Every single time I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a custom spell. I find out that I don't have all of the spell effects because I just never bothered to learn those spells.
What's going on with... Well met.
Okay.
Let's do business.
Demoralize, untouch. Oh, so she has demoralize, but it is a high-level spell that I cannot cast because my illusion is nowhere near high enough. That's not cool. Crap. Okay. Who else sells this spell? Who are you? You're in Bravil. Okay. I gotta go to the Bravil Mages Guild instead.
You.
What am I doing? You also buy stuff. I've got stuff on me that I need to sell.
You won't find better... That's a fair deal. That's a good deal. Tell your friends bye.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Off to Bravil we go. And, like, it's not good enough to just get the spell either. You have to be able to cast the spell. If you can't cast the spell, then all is for naught.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
God, Bravil looks like an utter and complete rot hole.
It's my
You.
pleasure. Please, continue.
Why are you
Goodbye.
not?
Ura Vassal Thralis has a way with words.
Eateriana. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay, which spell is this? Voice of Dread. I want Touch of Fear. And I don't think that she has it. I don't know that I have...
Goodbye.
Do I have a mute spell? I don't think that I have a mute spell. No, I do not.
Eatery. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. I appreciate you. Goodbye.
Whoa! Whoa! What are you doing there?
Hello.
Freaking me out.
I hope I can help. Farewell.
Some of them are just arbitrarily not selling anything right now.
Gilfingent, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell, advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things.
No, Ratchet, you're not getting in my lap.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I already chased you off once. You're not getting in my lap. I'm busy right now. You don't understand. This... When I'm at this desk, it is not pet time. No. No. He's giving me these big, big doe eyes. No. Go. Shoo. Shoo. I hate to do it, but man, I just... Here we go. Touch of Fear. This is the one that I wanted. Beguiling Touch. We'll grab that as well. I don't know that I need it. Touch of Rage. Frenzy on Touch. We'll buy that too, just to have it. Inspiration. Heroism. I think this is Rally. Yeah, this is Rally. You know what? We'll buy Remote Manipulation too. While we're at it, just because.
Come back and see me again. You too.
I'm a spell-making god. I have
You
zero
got some
self-control.
nimble
I can jump to the top of White Gold Tower and run as fast as the Flash. Also, leave my hometown alone. I live in Bravil. No! Bravil is a rotten cesspit. Look at this place. It looks like it was constructed out of 10-year-old pallet wood that was left out in the rain. It's disgusting. It's awful. Nobody wants a house in this pit. Bravil is an awful town, and it's run by an utter and complete careless drunkard of a count. Beauty of Bravil isn't in how it looks. It's living right next to the... It's living right next to the fence, so every time I come home to this shithole, I can sell my stolen stuff easily, but other than that, yeah, it's a slum. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, okay. We are doing our best again here. I'm gonna do a little bit more spellcrafting. Delphine's face looks creepy. I mean, listen, there are like, there's a very strange, like, creepy, uncanny valley that goes on in this game, even with like a new coat of paint. So save on Frostcrack Spire again. Okay, so this spell was Fortify Speed, Fortify Athletics. So Fortify attribute, Speed 100 for, let's do 3 seconds. Fortify Athletics. Fortify Skill. Athletics by 100 points for 3 seconds. And then we need to demoralize. Here we go. Demoralize. Wow, that really pumps up the cost of the spell there. What if we let's try to get the cost down to like 30 square. There we go. So demoralize by 18 points for 30 seconds. Actually, come to think of it, what does the demoralize effect do? Decreases target's confidence, willingness to fight. For calculating magicka cost, this effect can be gained with spell making. It's among the most powerful disabling effects in the game. An enemy who is running is an enemy who isn't fighting you. Fleeing enemies make good targets for bow practice. Demoralize as well as calm will not work if the spell reaches its target before the enemy detects you. Okay. Okay. So, Brave Sir Robin. There we go. That's the name of this spell. Brave Sir Robin for 30 points. Okay, cool. What do my hotkeys look like here? We're gonna put this on touch. Brave Sir Rob. We'll put that on 5. I don't really use the Soul Trap spell anymore. Not very often anyway. The fact it's compared to Riften and often loses is all you need to know. Riften, at least, like, I don't know. Riften felt like it had value and purpose to. I liked Riften for the fact that it was on a lake and it was like, oh yeah, like it's all made of wood and it's built on a lake. I get that. For some reason, Riften felt like it still had a lot of charm, you know? Even though I never used the house in Riften, it still felt nice. Okay. What's the next thing I want to do here? Okay. So let's do I have a burden spell? I don't think that I have burden. Yeah, I'm missing burden. But I think I might be able to get away with. What if I drain fatigue, health? No. Drain skill? Yeah, okay, this other one that I wanted to do, I can't do without, like, jumping through extra hoops to get the ability. Alright, that's all I'll do for now. That's all I'll do for now. I've spent enough time on this today already. I should actually, like, I'm an hour into the stream and I still haven't started, like, the chapel quest. So, we will very quickly just, oh, you know what? We'll wait 12 hours in the cold outside instead of just inside. Damage fatigue is better. Never drain during... never drain. Draining is poo damage. Draining is poo. Damage is god tier. Yeah, I get it, Soup. I get it. I get it. You don't have to tell me how to play the game. I promise. I get it. Okay. So I don't really need to... All I'm trying to do right now is just walk around... what was the... The problem, if I'm not mistaken, drain attribute or damage attribute. Yeah, damage attribute is not available via spellcrafting, it would appear. Yeah, you can't damage attribute without, like, using the console, it would appear. I'm not telling you, I'm just addicted to spell making. Well, you can't... Incorrect. Like, Soup, tell me where you got it from then. Because according to the wiki that I'm reading here, it's not available anywhere. Where do you get it from? Like, what's the source? Because, like, that's a super critical thing, and since you're so obsessed with spell making, please inform. Because the damage attribute, I'm not reading any information about where it's available. Where's an enemy? Preferably a bandit. Let's see if we can find a bandit. A bandit would be best. Show me the sauce.mp3. God. Man, you run around looking for an enemy and there's just nobody. The world is just... The minute you look for an enemy, it's a little bit like not wanting to... It's a little bit like needing all green lights whenever you're trying to get somewhere on time and you get nothing but reds, and then, like, you got a melty ice cream in your hand and you're, like, hoping for a red light on a hot day so you can, like, eat a couple of bites while you're sitting there. But instead you get nothing but green lights. Okay. We have a dog. It... you just... Start running in a direction. Hi. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm just warming up. Pathetic work.
I'm demoralizing you. Why aren't you running? Run! Run, you useless shit!
I'll hack you to pieces.
This spell sucks, man. That spell did not work as well as I expected it to. You can make a spell where you damage health by 100 and damage endurance by 100, so when you hit them, they instantly die. Where do you get the damage endurance? That's the question. Like where do you get the to my knowledge, it is not available. Good timey. Good time of the day. Hello, Kato. How you doing? Like this is the thing that people like. It's like, oh, you could just do the where do you get the spell effect from? Or well, I suppose is damage health even a thing in the game? I don't know. I'm not at a spell altar. I'm not going back to a spell altar to find out. We're going to Anvil. We're starting a quest. My whole point is that, to my knowledge, and according to the wiki information that I'm pulling up, damage attribute is not available in the game. And Kato, you've been working on you've been obsessed with the spell making process. Am I correct in this point that damage attribute is not in the game for spell making? Lest I be mistaken. Right, I have a house in town. I did this side quest. I can just use my house. Woo. When you eat an alchemy ingredient that damages your anything is added to your spells, so you have to be fast and use the altar, but you'll have it. Just make a low dummy spell so that the spell is always there. Soup, that is brilliant. That should work. That should theoretically work. Like, I recognize the entire process yeah. Why did I never think of that? My God. And if I'm not mistaken, Nirnroot is... Okay. You've got... Oh my God. I'm never going to freaking do the Knights of the Nine quest at this point. You know, I'm just going to constantly be distracted. Wiki can suck my nuts. God damn, Soup. Jeez. If I'm not mistaken, eating a Nirnroot will give you a damage effect. Or you could try Drain Health. Drain Health is not Drain Attribute. It's critical to understand that there's major difference. That there is a difference between those two things. Drain Fatigue and Absorb Fatigue are both things. Yeah, so you can do Drain Health, you can do Drain Magicka, you can do Drain Fatigue. Those are all independent spells. All right, let's check my alchemy ingredients. I should have something. I've basically got half of Cyrodiil inside of this little cupboard inside of my shack here. Damage attribute comes from... a bunch of things. Oblivion. Alchemy. Alchemy effects. Here we go. Damage endurance. Taproot. I should have Taproot. Nope. Nope. Has to be lower than that. Can't be at 20. It can't be 25. It has to be a 0 thing. So Elf Cup. Elf Cup should be one of them. Damage willpower, right there. Okay, we'll take 3 samples, I guess. I'm just gonna need to. Well then, huh. This is gonna be fascinating. If it works. Knights of the Nine also has damage fatigue curse added to your effects because of the gloves. Yes, yes, that is a thing. I just don't want to go through the entirety of that quest so early. If this Elf Cup works, man. If this Elf Cup works, this is going to be freaking wild. I don't think it works this way, but I'm happy to learn something new if it does. I mean, Elf Cups are very... It has to be the first effect. It has to be like a freaking novice level thing to be able to do. And it's right there, damage willpower. The question is how long it lasts. So here we go. Spell alter. I'll quick save. Just in case I do something wrong here. Okay, it's in effect. Damage fatigue, damage health. Nope, nope, nothing. It is not here. It is not here. It's not here. It does not work that way. Well, it was a nice try. In theory, it should work, but it doesn't. It does not. No, not damage fatigue. Damage attribute. Damage attribute. Damage attribute. Not health, not fatigue, not magicka. Damage attribute. Like, these are what I want to modify. Not these. These. I was pretty damn certain. Oh, God. As a spell effect, specifically. Oh, man. I believe you have to suck the wiki's nut now. I think that's how this works. Since you said that the wiki has to suck your nut, and now I've shown that it doesn't work, you have to. The reverse has to be true now. I walked in halfway through. I didn't. I walked in halfway through, so I didn't fully understand what you wanted. Oh, man. It's experimentation, and it's a little bit of back and forth with chat where I'm like, nope, that doesn't work. And then, you know, like, I'm told, oh, you're wrong. And I'm like, well, let's find out, you know? It's whatever. It's all fun and games. Specifically because it's a game. So. Okay. I don't have to use my bed in the house to pass time, but for some reason, I feel a little bit better when I do. I have a pudding cup. Well, not a pudding cup. It's a yogurt cup. Ah. All right. All right, let's listen to the preacher.
Oh, unhappy Tamriel! Where is your divine Crusader in these latter days of petty strife and lesser men? Is there no one who would stand for the Nine? Oh, unhappy Tamriel! Where is your divine Crusader in these latter days of petty strife and lesser men? Is there no one who would stand for the Nine? Umaril is returned, as was foretold by the head of Pelennor, to the Bull of Kine in those days of old Cyrodiil. Umaril! Ha, yes! Your children know that name if you do not. A dread castellan of fearful legend. Did you think him a myth? Or dead? Have you not heard the Abadallah? Spake Pelennor, beware Morehouse. Beware! With the foresight of death, I know now that my foe yet lives. Bitter knowledge to take to my grave. Better that I had died, believing myself the victor. Although cast beyond the doors of night, he will return. Be vigilant. I can no longer shield the host of men from Umaril's retribution. Thus spake Pelennor in the hour of his death. The blood of Debella's slaughtered acolytes cries out for vengeance. Vengeance! Who will take up this holy crusade? I'm here to relieve you.
I'm
am
hungry.
Cyrodiil come, he said, old Reman, born from the earth that is Alesh, and yet he would scorn this country now. Repent, I say, repent! There are lore-masters among you, heads so heavy with learning that you cannot raise your eyes to the heavens to see the truth there written. You pore over your dusty tomes of lore. You study ancient genealogies and bloodlines. Look you to blood for truth. There is truth in blood, but not the truth that you seek. The truth is written in the blood of the innocent, there in the chapel of love. Can you not read the ancient runes? Asaiwibala Umarile El Nadarakuvar, a curse and a threat to those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Are there any among you who still understand the ancient the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal god shall be cast down. The unfeathered has come during the breaking of gates. His golden wickedness will hold fast against all arms, except those of his ancient foe, the White Strike. Pelinal White Strike once struck down the enemies of man and God, who will now reclaim his relics and fight again for the true faith. Cut 8 wise he was, Pelinal the Blamer, champion of men, and though dispersed, he left us a warning. Heed it! The blood tide rises. Are there no ears to hear the warnings? Are there no eyes to witness the wheels breaking? The 8 and 1 favor only the righteous, and too few of you remain. The thief has found the lock that he cannot break, the warrior, the foe that cannot fall, the wizard an incantation that takes not to his tongue. Truly this is the age of the serpent, and the void that follows. The guardians have fallen, and no one remains to watch their charges, and all the heavens are now banquet for the princes of misrule. Who will walk the pilgrim's way, as did the questing knights of old? The 8 and 1 require a champion, a divine crusader reborn. Will no one take up this holy crusade? Will no one walk the ancient pilgrim's way? Look well upon this chapel of Debella. Look at the faces of the dead. This is your future. Evil has returned, and the 9 need a champion. There are lore masters among you, heads so heavy with...
He has a lot of different sequences of dialogue that, talking that, my God. I'm realizing now that what's going on is that it's cycling sections of dialogue arbitrarily between each other. Like, it sounds like one big, long speech. And in a way it is, but it's a whole bunch of different separate sections of speech. Sending you a pilgrimage map. I wonder if he'll accept the fact that I've already done the pilgrimage. Like I got the pilgrim's blessing already. That was one of the first things I did whenever I started the game up. Oh. All right. Very quickly here. I need to refill my coffee. I don't care what it is you want, Ratchet. You're not getting on my lap. A nice chat with a perfectly normal person. Ah, I know, right? No way I'm doing the pilgrimage again. Put all the shrines right next to him with a mod. Man, I do not understand the aversion to going out and just doing the pilgrimage. Like, I find exploration in these games the best part of them. So. Oh, hello, Sawtooth. All right. Now that I've got another cup of coffee ready to go, let's actually talk to this guy. Me too, I like exploring, but fuck the pilgrimage, I like killing people. That is, like, somewhat of a conflicting statement. Exploration is not killing people is killing people. I'm just saying.
Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
What can you tell me about the 8 and 1?
Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos. And the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended.
What can you tell me about the chapel attack?
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Who's Pelinal Whitestrake?
Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aelids 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Aelid sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Okay, but who is Umaril?
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aelids, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
Okay, but well, just tell me about who attacked the chapel then.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the Aeliad tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So how do we stop Umaril?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusader's relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusader's weaponry?
I'll quest for the relics?
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
I have no claim to fame.
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics.
Well, how do I find them?
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you, visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait for a sign. The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the Ayleid sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed? He was defeated, but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader. Now he has returned to seek vengeance against the gods. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Oof.
Look well upon this chapel of the Bella. I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
What happened with the chapel attack?
It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
What about the prophet? Where did he come from?
He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now. Farewell. Look at the faces of the dead!
Oh! Oh, that's blood. Oh my. Can I not receive a divine blessing right now? Well, they don't need this stuff. Nothing. A rake. Huh. I think the chapel's been desecrated. I have this very sneaking suspicion. Ugh, it's filthy down here. Do they never sweep? I haven't found my way down into one of the... I haven't gone into the under... the under area of a chapel in the remake yet. This is the first time I've done it. mine. I swear, man, these NPCs, they just live in squalor. Gotta love how that the light spells don't work unless you go out to third person for a moment. Alright, are there any undead for me to kill down here? Yes, there are undead for me to kill. Sanctified Ancient Spectre! You're not sanctified, you're dead! That makes you like the definition of not sanctified. Like, the upstairs has been desecrated. There's no way that you're sanctified. I'm just saying, man. It makes no sense. Alright, I killed the monsters that were down here supposedly resting in peace. But the fact that they were awake and walking around definitely means they weren't resting in peace. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here! You're not supposed to be just lie dead! Ugh. I swear a gravekeeper's job is never done. Unfortunately, they don't have groins to punch most times. Ah yes, punching ghosts. One of my favorite pastimes. Didn't realize you were the voice of Colin Farrell's Penguin.
Hello.
Okay, so the quest that I'm on now is the pilgrimage, and it gives me no markers. Okay. Well, let's get to it. Where do I need to go first? I think there's one over here that I can get to. Should be right over here, next to this fort. Ayo. Ayo. I know that there's a shrine somewhere around here. There you are. Okay. Okay, so which one is this? Check it out. Flax. And a little bit of goldenrod. Okay. Akatosh. Okay, so that's Akatosh. I've prayed at the Way Shrine of Akatosh. What the fuck are you talking about, woman?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Why are you not running? I'll take the Daedric Dagger. And the lockpick, but nothing else. You get to sit there and rot where you're at. Okay, so there should be another one on the opposite side of Anvil. It's just a matter of getting there. Did you hear that the lady who voiced the Argonians died? Like the original voice actor or the new voice actor, as it were? Strife has many talents. He's humble. He doesn't say shit. I could swear he's the voice of ChatGPT, but he won't say it. God.
Welcome.
Who are you?
Good day. Good that you want to get better.
Oh, he's a marksman. Huh.
Take care.
She was in Oblivion and Skyrim, I believe. Well, I mean... Was she? I could swear that it's completely different voice talent for, between Oblivion, the original Oblivion and Skyrim, that is. Oh, right, S-word. There was an S-word redeemed. Your S-word is shrine, because that's what I'm searching for. Shrines. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Right behind me. Why do the beds look so much better in than Skyrim beds? Better meaning more comfortable in this case. Probably because Skyrim is set up to be a lot more rugged country. Like, Cyrodiil is supposed to be like... You're in the heartland of the Empire, kind of at its peak, you know? Or just before its utter and complete fall. Alright, Mara is done. I believe there's another one to the north here. I just have to keep moving. And hey, if nothing else, this is a great way to train up my athletics. So. She voices most, if not all, of the Lady Argonians. Huh. think it's close to the Drat Estate. Ooh, mandrakes. Nice, 3 of them. Okay, there's definitely supposed to be a shrine somewhere in the vicinity here. Oh my god, there's a lot of mandrake out here. I'll have to remember this for future playthroughs. My particular method for taking care of diseases is I specifically stockpile mandrake in my inventory. Eventually I get fed up with it and I get a cure disease spell. Wow, that is well hidden with so many trees around it. Look at that. Alright, that's RK. Let's like I'm training up my athletics at the same time. Why not? You know, pump it. Pump it up. Hey William, happy you're on. Hello Raven Johnson, how you doing? Greetings and welcome to the stream. Enjoy yourself while you're here. It's good to see you. It's time for me to level up again. My god, I didn't expect that to happen. Let's survey the landscape here. This is a decent vantage point. Where on earth would it be? I think it's over there. Relative-ish speaking. Draw power from the well! Woohoo! What is this? This is the Gotcha Inn. So... there it is. Okay. Yep. I see it. I wonder why no Dwemer settled in Cyrodiil. Afraid of the aliens, maybe? That could be possible. I mean, we're talking about an age so far past as well, you know? Cool. Ginseng. I have prayed to Zenithar. Alright. We've arrived at the Gotcha Inn. Let's go ahead and... oh my word, look at this beautiful selection of flowers they have out front. I'm gonna pick all of it. By the divines, there will be no beauty and grace on my watch. Alright, let's rent a room, yeah?
Hi there. Good day.
You have a bed?
Aye, there's a bed free if you need it. It'll be 10 gold for the night. What do you say?
That's good.
Right then. Up the stairs in the back. and it's the last door at the end of the hall, straight ahead of you after turning that corner. Goodbye.
Good. I've seen worse lodgings in my time. I'd do 8 hours of sleep. All right, level 32. We'll just do agility. Conform. All right. So, there's no real effective way to do this. What I think I'll do... We're just going to marathon it. We're just going to marathon it. Why not? What's the cap? What do you mean by the cap? Do you mean like the level cap for the game? Because if that's what you're referring to, the level cap, I don't think that there is a cap for this game. I think, strictly speaking, it's possible for you to infinitely level by using the, by draining your skills by going to prison. To my knowledge, there is no level cap in the game, strictly speaking. Like, the game utterly becomes a situation of like, well, what's the point of leveling up now? That is utterly true, but, oh, you know what? Sound. I need to switch this back to headphones. Lightning bugs make me think that there are, that there's will-o'-the-wisps hanging around. Man, these alien wells look so freaking amazing. What the heck is this light over here? Oh, it's another Doomstone. Okay. I'm getting there. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of mountain climbing for this next location. I have contracted hell joint. How pleasant. Screw you. You hear me? Screw you. Right, I forgot. Inventory. Magic. On touch. There's no soul gem in your... Oh, right. I never used up the soul gem that was... I never used up the soul that was inside of Azura's Star. I forgot about that. Right. Almost forgot. I should probably keep sucking down these strong healing potions after I picked up so damn many of them. Right. Well, we'll follow this road up. Maybe I'll get lucky, you know? And you get into the more mountainous region. Like, this is really the reason why I pick up and play these games, okay? I pick up and play these games because of this right here that I'm already doing. Okay, I gotta keep going north. Just wandering the countryside, taking in the outdoors, you know, the sights and the smells and all that stuff. Okay, this is going the wrong direction, so we're gonna off the trail here. Weapon and armor durability was something I found annoying until it wasn't in Fallout 4 and I missed it. That's an entertaining thing to have a revelation about. I'm definitely headed in the right direction. That was... Oh, no, that was Mandrake. I thought it was Primrose for a moment there. One must wonder why anybody builds a shrine all the way out in the middle of freaking nowhere where there are no roads leading to it. Man, I am finding all the Mandrake lately. On that note. Cure my hell joint. Where's this shrine? It should be right here. There it is. Kinda hidden. Alright, there's Stendar. Gave me a reason to still loot the enemy no matter the level. You know? I never thought of it in that capacity, but you're right. You're absolutely right. With the way the repair worked in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, you were incentivized to loot enemies even at low levels just so that you could get the repair parts for your guns. I never thought about that. Yeah, we're heading hard east. Uh-oh. Whee! More of you? Okay, I'm a little bit too far north. The repair cost for high-end stuff in New Vegas was ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. Having a place to actually sink your money makes sense. Okay, I need to go further south. Oh look, it's Weatherly. May as well take all the potato plants. Man, chat, over the weekend I did a little bit of gardening. And by gardening, I mean landscaping. And by landscaping, I mean just fixing a tiny, like maybe a total of 5 square feet of space in the backyard and making it look good again. All right. All right. Wait, that was Julianos? So that should have been Kinnereth. Okay, I have to go back west. I missed the Shrine of Kinnereth. Alright. We got another guy that's demanding... Here we go. Whoop. Here we go. Okay. Off to Bella. But I don't want to spend my cap's money going my caps. Money going up is good, plus some guns just aren't worth using on some enemies because of how much the repair cost for killing them is compared to what they drop. Oh my god. Pure capitalism embodied right there. Just like, listen. You can't expect me to... You're not worth the cost of the damage that my gun is going to experience based on how much your body and your belongings are worth. Just... That is some actuary, like, insurance company calculation stuff going on right there. Based on how much the repair will cost, it turns out that you're not worth killing. How dare those wolves and minotaurs dying before you beat sense into them. Okay, yeah, it should be right up ahead. Alright. There's Debella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. What am I missing? I believe I'm missing Talos. Eh. There are unfortunately no Talos shrines in the vicinity. Welp. For example, the Fiend Vault always cost about 11,000 caps to repair my armor after going through, but because of carry weight, you can only make 5,000 to 7,000 caps. Wait, because of carry weight, are you telling me that you don't do the repeated fast travel back and forth to clean out the Fiend Vault? Because that's what I always did. Like, in my opinion, that's the only way to play New Vegas. Like, yeah, you go in, and you carry as much as you can, and then you go and you sell it all off, and then you go back and you carry as much as you can again, and you do that over and over until there is nothing left to pick up out of the vault. Or am I just way too tedious? They respawn. Not if you do it fast enough. Not if you do it fast enough. Like, yeah, they will respawn, but you can still pick everything up out of the vault and sell it all off. Alright, let's sell some stuff off. I don't know that I actually have anything to sell off right now, but... Like, am I just ridiculous with the way that I handle the game? In regards to, like, how much of any of it I do? Let's... get some slack on that cable. Get you guys closer to my face. It appears I have much to learn about your capitalism way. Whatever was wrong with my stats, they should be fixed now. Cool, they are fixed.
Walk with virtue, friend.
Okay, with that done, let's sell a handful of things off. And then I'll have to fast travel back to my house. There's no getting around it.
I hope I can
Okay.
have a look around. You won't find better prices. You got a great deal. A good price for a... That seems a fair price. A good price for... That's more than I'd usually pay. Tell your friend you've got the hands of a smith. Must have.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, save and reload because I'm sick of those two icons being stuck in the bottom of my screen.
Hail.
Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, that reminds me. I might want to take the opportunity to max out my my athletics by training now. Go ahead and deposit some materials here. For that matter, I should probably check my inventory for what I have left of fatigue potions. I've been pumping those things like I've been drinking them like candy. I have the perk that lets you fast travel while overweight, so I would check, but I'm currently stuck in Big Mountain, and the constant crashing has annoyed me enough to take a break from the game for a bit. Oh dear. Try drinking 22 skooma. I did it and went the whole map in 3 minutes. God fucking damn, man. I want to talk about crazy. Alright, was there anything here for me to stash? Not really. I got 1 or 2 things here. Okay, we will make a proper save here. We'll also do a quick save. And we'll do a quick load. Hopefully that'll like clear those markers off of my screen. Nope, it did not. All right, I'll just live with it. I realize now that I need to. Can I get away with just going to Coral for this? We'll find out. Do you think skooma would give you erectile dysfunction? I feel like that would be an absolute side effect of like, skooma abuse.
I'm listening.
Do you ever spend time in the oak enclosure?
What?
Okay,
Good day.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Magic, self, train athletics.
What can I do for you? I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn.
Athletics mastery increased. Why jog when you can sprint has always been your motto. Now miles of running and hours in swimming have paid off. You're a master of athletics. Sprinting no longer consumes any fatigue.
Good day. I see you. Hello.
Cool. All done.
What's new with you?
Now we will fast travel again. To the Inn of Ill Omen. All right, now where was I looking to turn my face to make this work? I think it's on top of Fergalin. Ah, there it is. Okay, so this should be the last one that I have to worry about. Wait, did it not work? I've prayed at all... Oh, okay, it tracked it. I prayed at all the shrines. I was expecting something to happen, but I guess nothing's gonna happen. So I guess we'll just go back to the anvil and talk to the preacher again, I suppose.
What can I do for you, pilgrim?
Nothing.
May the
Okay.
8 and 1 guide your steps.
Okay, cool. So I guess it's bugged and I can't finish it. That's not great. That's like really not great. way shrines. If you have already completed the pilgrimage to the 9 divines and received the greater power pilgrim's grace, you will need to visit a single way shrine. When you activate it, you will immediately receive the vision from Pelinal that starts the next quest. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Those icons at the bottom of the screen on the left are probably a sign of some sort of a bug. I think I'd be fucked. Ooh la la. Strifey, I had to wake up so early today. Oh no, that doesn't sound great. Also, thank you so much for the subscription. 97 months, that's a long time. How you doing, Ace? I mean, other than the fact that you had to wake up early. What was it all about? Like, did you have to go, like, to the doctor or something? That's how I do it. If I have to go to the doctor, I always schedule it earlier than I probably should, but I prefer to schedule it earlier rather than later, you know? Do not do a suffer. Instead, do an ooh. Okay. Listen, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to quick save. Going to hit escape, and I'm just going to straight up exit the game, and I'm going to restart and see if something works here. Early shift, sadly. It just straight up crashed whenever I tried to close the game. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. It does mean I'll be done sooner, I guess. I mean, that's a good thing, you know? Sometimes we don't want to get done sooner. Sometimes we want it to last a little bit longer, you know? I can't help myself. You know what? I realize I have coffee here, and I have medication that I haven't taken yet. I should probably sort that out. How was the weekend for everyone else? Load. Quick save. There we go. Okay, so the effects have vanished from my character. I don't know what the game wants of me. I did my whole song and dance, and it's just not freaking working. A lot of arrow route along the lane here. And this is the closest thing I've got, like, so... Did you cure the disease you caught from the wolf? Yes, I did. I did cure the disease I caught from the wolf. What's my, I have no infamy. I have just fame. Okay. Oh, excusez. Cast the spell you got from the Way Shrines? I suppose that's an option. Pilgrim's Grace right here. The gods don't seem to like me today. Maybe you have to activate a Way Shrine one more time to get the vision. I just did. That's just it. I just activated this one over here. My god, this isn't making any sense. The weekend was pretty chill. That's good. That's good. I sweat my butt off whenever I was this past weekend, man. I went outside and I actually did some like yard work and whatnot that I had been meaning to get around to. Okay, maybe I was supposed to just open that damn map. Way Shrine map. Sweaty butt. You have no idea, man. Like, I knew that I was gonna get like really just like yuck from doing the yard work, so I was prepared for it, and it was like, okay, you know, I'm a mess. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna strip down. I'm gonna get in the shower. Blah blah blah. So I do that. Then the very next day, like the thing is, part of it was like pulling up a whole bunch of like mesh for the garden, and then replacing it. So I do that and I don't have enough mulch. So Sunday rolls around and I'm like, okay, I didn't have enough mulch. I'm going to run out to like a garden center and I'm going to buy bags of mulch. I'm going to put that down. So I do that. And the problem is that the prior night, it rained. It rained super hard overnight. And then it got hot on Sunday. So it was insanely muggy, you know? It's hot, not like blistering hot, but hot. And I'm like, okay, it's not that hot outside, but my word, is it ever humid out. And I'm just sweating my butt off and just grabbing these bags, moving them into the backyard and dumping them. It's only 4 bags of mulch that I dump. So when I get inside after doing this on Sunday, I'm like, I am so remarkably sweaty and I don't want to take another shower. Also, like, Tev is asleep and I don't want to like disturb her. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just gonna strip down and lie in my underwear on the couch. And that's what I do. Just, my God, I pointed a stand fan at me and I was like, wow, that is a sensation up in an area that usually doesn't get a breeze. If you wish to repent your sins and rededicate your life to the gods, pray at the Way Shrines of the Nine. May the Nine hear your prayers and look upon you with tender, loving kindness. Okay, cool. Hey, AK Cleric, thank you so much for the subscription there. Hey, Will and everyone. 72 months. That's a long time, man. Feels nice getting that freeze, though. Oh, it does. Oh, it so does. Okay. quest will not progress. I cannot see the required vision. It's... I'm pulling up nothing. I'm pulling up absolutely nothing. I don't know what I've done wrong. Okay? Chat, I think the game decided to fuck me. Like, raw and super hard. Gotta love the quest that's 20 minutes of running and 30 minutes of why it's not completing. Feels like Goblin Wars all over again. You opened the game at the wrong second. It angy. My internet cut out. What happened? So you have to visit 9 separate shrines across the map. I have done that. Once you visit all the shrines, what is supposed to happen is you have a vision from a vision from a hero or whatever. You receive a message and then, oh, okay, now you can advance the quest further. I've visited all the shrines. The vision has not happened. And yet, the game's quest specifically says, I have prayed at the way shrine. Oh, wait. Way shrine of Bel. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait. It's actually got, okay, it's got them listed here. So, Akatosh, Mara, Arkay, Zenithar, Stendar, Julianos, Kinnereth, Dibella. Where's Talos? Did I actually miss one and I'm being a fool? I think I missed one and I'm being a fool. Yeah, I think I missed one. I think I missed one. I came out here and I went to a shrine over here. I should be looking for a shrine over here. I went west instead of east. Oh, happy day. Oops. Aim for the butt. Okay, this should be the Shrine of Talos. I thought Talos came after Oblivion. No, Talos is like a first age. I have prayed at the Way Shrine of Talos. I have completed my pilgrimage to the Way Shrines of the Divines. I should pray and wait for a vision to guide me on my quest to the Crusader's relics. Uh-oh. What's going on? Ooh!
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep. I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mist that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly, as I failed to do.
Upon completing my pilgrimage to the Way Shrines, I received a vision from the Divine Crusader, Pelinal Whitestrake. He revealed the location of his lost shrine, which is where I should begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. Where is this place? Oh, it's not that far away. All right. I could fast travel, but like I gotta practice this jumping thing more, you know. Eli, to your question about Talos coming after Oblivion, my answer to you on that is simply that Talos is long before Oblivion, but Talos became a really big sticking point during Skyrim. So, you know, for lore reasons, etc. Oh, Hircine's Shrine. I've been here. I've been here. Sup, bitcha?
My eyes playing tricks on me.
Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Meralda, I'm dying over here. Would you please help? Just my eyes playing tricks on me. I know that Talos was the Dragonborn Tiber Septim. Yes, but Talos also lived during a time when dragons didn't exist. So... You can't really absorb any of the dragon souls to be able to do the shouts in that case. Without any of, you know, it's like, oh, I'm Dragonborn, but what does it matter? I like, the voice has no purpose if you can't, like, use dragon souls to, you know, blah, 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 blah. So. It's an odd day when you're the problem, not the Bethesda game. Okay, listen. You phrase it like that. You're insulting me. You're just outright insulting me. Where's the door? It's over here? Here we go. There's the door. I've come to fist you back to life. I'm shoving my hand so far up your ass that I'm pulling you back to the land of the living just to kill you. I love the sound of screaming ghosts. It's my favorite thing in this game ever. And I'm not being hyperbolic or smarmy or anything, I promise. I really do love the sound of screaming ghosts in this game. The fuck? Fisting them back to life? Necromancy? Smuppetry? For fuck's sake. Hello, Squid. How you doing? Okay. What am I missing here? I have to be missing something obvious here. I'm definitely in the right place. But I seem to be missing something because there's nothing for me to do here. Nothing? Oh, I missed something back the... No, it says that this is supposed to open somehow. Oh, God. What did I miss? What have I missed?
Ah!
Enemies are nearby. I can't repair anything. Oh, great. Wonderful. What am I missing? Why has this suddenly become so difficult? What? Why does it seem like I'm missing something that should be blatantly obvious? Shrine of the Crusader. No sooner than you are released from the vision does your journal update. The map marker points to Vanna's location. You are also made a member of the Knights of the Nine faction with the rank of Knight Errant. Located near the Imperial City, Lake Rumere, swim under the water location, you will find a submerged entrance to the ruin. The way is fairly straightforward, akin to the layout of the standard alien ruin, though at some point you will need to either enter rocky, mushy caverns accessible through holes in the wall to bypass cave-ins. It's okay. Well, this isn't helping me at all. It says that like it should be straightforward, but it doesn't seem to be. Like this door here is just not opening for reasons. Man. Spell you got? Well, it's not a spell, it's a greater power, and I don't think that it's supposed to work here. Also, if it was necessary to actually open the door, I feel like the wiki would mention it. But it's not opening the damn door. I'm fucking blind. I'm fucking blind. Jeez. God, I'm a freaking idiot. Right there, the button, the whole... How am I doing this so badly today? I don't understand why I am having so much trouble today. Oh my word. It's okay. It's fine. I figured it out. I was able to open my eyes and actually see what I was supposed to see. You are dumb of ass. And that, kids, is why you drink your Gatorade. Because it's only by drinking a bunch of Gatorade during combat that I was able to punch him that much. Dumb of brain, thick of ass. Those would go great on a t-shirt. Those would go so well on a t-shirt. I think the heat's getting to you. Let's ignore me not noticing as well. God. Well, I kind of wish I had a dispel ability now. Man, God damn, they freaking damaged my my strength quite a bit there. Strength. 20? Yeah, damaging. That's a lot. That's a lot of strength to lose. 20 whole points of it. Alright, there we go. Touch any key. Let's make certain that I'm not missing anything here. Well, there's a side passage back here. Let's just double check that like I can't go through it and I haven't been like foolish and missed something. Oh no, that would not be a situation where okay, so this is the fast return system for like the way that the cave is built. So you are dumb of the ass. Hello. How you doing? Greetings. Hi. Hello. Excuse me. I'm just got no. Just stand still. I need to disassemble your bones. Hello, Ratchet. Did you want some kibble? Oh. Damn, I'm out of coffee again. Oh, that is a much cooler No You card than the one I have, Soup. Oh man, that is so nice. That is so nice. All right. Get these headphones off me and get the last of my coffee. Alrighty. There we go. Hello, Tev.
What?
Hello.
Hi.
That's all. Just hello. Love you. Ah, yes. The wonders of my last bits of coffee today. Do you think this is the reason they added clairvoyance to the game? Good question. You know, honestly, I've not used the clairvoyance spell at all. I should give it a shot. Hello, I am back. I saw that you got the cutscene. Glad it didn't break. Yeah, I was being a fool. Like, what happened was I fast traveled to the Inn of Ilomen, and I went west instead of east. I needed the Shrine of Talos, which was like down here somewhere. It was west. It was east of the inn. And instead I went west and I found like a shrine to Kinnereth or something. And I was like, why isn't it working? And then, you know, I realized I realized my mistake. On the note of magic, what happens if I cast this? Oh, wow. It does work. Why am I still over encumbered? Have they, like, actually damaged my freaking strength? No, they didn't. Oh, I'm actually carrying too much. They both damaged my strength and I picked up too much. It doesn't help that I'm wearing heavy armor. This stuff is... Oh, woof. Don't care for that. Don't care for that. Too freaking heavy. There we go. Drop 2 weapons, I'm good. Alright, come down here, you little freak. Alright, I gotta fist the undead again. I found the body of Sir Emil, who appears to have perished centuries ago while questing for the Shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body that will help my own quest for the Crusader's relics turn out better for my... Perhaps I can find some clues on his body that will help my own quest for the Crusader's relics turn out better than his. Okay. Emil's ring and his journal. Sir Emil was a member of the Knights of the Nine, a holy order devoted to recovering the relics of the Crusader. Through reading his journal, I've learned the location of their former headquarters in the Priory of the Nine in the West Weald. Once I've recovered the helm of the Shrine of the Crusader, I should proceed to the old Priory. According to Sir Emil's journal, the helm of the Crusader is located in Pelennor Shrine. Let's actually read this thing, you know? 7 pages. This journal is a record of my failure. In the immediate sense, this is no doubt obvious. If you are reading this, you are probably standing over my body, slain in the depths of the Shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps the gods granted me the gift of at least glimpsing the holy helm before I died, undeserving though I am. I must believe that you are indeed a holy knight following in my footsteps, in quest of the Crusader's relics. It is to you, Sir Knight, that I direct these words. May the account of my failures help you avoid my fate. Know that my failures encompass far more than my own death, which is of little account at the end of a long life. The high ideals of the Knights of the Nine, of service to the gods rather than men, of dedication to a higher purpose, these are my failures, as I shall record here. As I write this, the scratching of my pen, the only sound in the empty priory, I am preparing to embark on the last quest for the helm of the Crusader. I know that my chance of success is small. I am too old for such a task. This quest should have been taken up by the next generation of Knights of the Nine, while Sir Caris and Sir Birich and the rest of us stayed behind and spun tales of our days of glory. Alas, there is no next generation. Sir Birich is my embittered enemy. The rest of my old companions are all dead. There is only Me, the last stubborn knight of a failed order. For many years I blamed Sir Beric for the dissolution of the order, but in my old age I have finally come to recognize my own part in these tragic events. I now believe that the seeds of our destruction were sown early, although the fruit did not ripen until late. Even in the first heady days, questing for the cuirass with Sir Caius and Sir Torolf, I set the pattern of personal glory. The cuirass was mine, and although it resided in the priory, I wore it into battle and accepted the acclaim of my fellows and the people for its recovery. And so it went. The sword and greaves recovered by Sir Beric became his personal arms, and the gauntlets to Sir Casimir. Why not? Why not? Should the holy weapons lie idle while there was evil to be vanquished? And who more fitting to carry them than the knight who had proved himself worthy of their recovery? So we told ourselves, so I told myself. But all that followed from this. While Sir Beric wanted to take his relics with him to war, who was I to forbid him? I, who had jealously considered the cuirass my own and none others. Sir Beric was wrong, but I was wrong first, and the blame for the dispute over the relics falls first on me, the leader and the founder of the knights, who should have set a higher example, but was instead first to claim a relic for my own. Sir Beric's later actions I will leave for others to judge, but let it be known that I do not blame him for the dissolution of the knights. If he would speak to me, I would tell him so myself. He and I are now all that are left of the original knights. The others are all dead, and I have dedicated myself to recovering their bodies and interring them in the priory Undercroft. As is fitting of such holy warriors. Alas that they did not have the leader that they deserved. Now it is my time to depart on my quest for the helm. If you would follow in my footsteps, Sir Knight, know that the priory basement, at least, will remain inviolate. I have sealed the stairs, and only my ring will now open it. My brother knights will sleep in peace, in company with the cuirass and the only relic that remains in the order's keeping. I say that, although the order is officially dissolved, hoping and believing that the Knights of the Nine will one day be reborn. Perhaps you are the one to restore the order. If so, go to the Priory of the West Weald. Use my ring to enter the vaults beneath the Priory House. There you will find the cuirass, and claim it for your own if you are a true knight. May the Nine guard and guide you. Farewell. Sir Emil, Priory of the Nine, the West Weald, County Skingrad. Year 153 of the Septim Era. Ooh, that was a while ago. I fear I must return and try not to pass out on the clock. Well, best of luck remaining awake. Okay. Well, that was a pleasant little read. I do enjoy the texts that they give you in this game. Oh, hello. I've recovered the helm of the Crusader, the first piece of the Crusaders. I don't think I was supposed to be able to jump up here to grab that, but here I am, rocking like a hurricane. Hi, Ratchet. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine to see if it still holds the cuirass of the Crusader. Alright, hang on. I have to fist another ghost into the afterlife. Can I beat this guy before he ends me? Yeah, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Let's just knock back a whole bunch of these healing potions. You go down. Yep, I gotta punch you. Sorry. I'm not really sorry, but you know, I'm saying it to be nice. I'm sorry. At least I'm courteous as I'm beating him to death. Which is more than can be said for what happened to him in life. Because he didn't actually die. He found undeath in life. Still more ghosts to come. You're gonna damage my strength? I see. I see how it is. Oh dear. I have a lot of punching to do again. I didn't pay attention to my health. Oh no. I think that's the first death of the game. You'll die. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Still not allowed to run. Or I'm sorry, still not allowed to repair. Still not allowed to repair. God, there's so many freaks down here. Lost catacombs. Just a door. There you are. Okay. I can handle this. Okay, now I'm allowed to repair. All right, cool. I think his staff went through the floor. Because that's always the way that this works. The staff never actually... Like, the weapons never land where they're supposed to, you know? The weapons, they just prefer to, like, wander and fall out of bounds and be a problem like that. It's unpleasant, man. That's what I would call the toppled tunnel. Varna. Lost catacombs. Let's go through the lost catacombs, shall we? Why not? I believe the intention is that I can't get up there unless I go through the lost catacombs first. So we'll follow the rest of the dungeon the way through that you're supposed to. And we'll collect up whatever loot that we can. And then we'll get out the way that we're supposed to. Alright. Oh, you screwed, man. Come here. Come here, you. What is he do? Is he stealing my life? Would you just freaking power attack like you're supposed to? Alright, evidently I'm not allowed to power attack right now. I don't know why. Go down already, you little freak. Deal with you first, because you're something I can actually handle right now. Not so tough whenever you don't have any way to steal my freaking health. Ugh. I love the fact that the ghost dropped his ghost staff, then remembered it was bound to him, and teleported back into his hand. Billiam Stroof. Ghost punchatrix. Oh god. Is that a punchinatrix? You know, like a dominatrix, but I punch instead? Man, I pick up a lot of ectoplasm these days. And of course, I contracted astral vapors immediately. Because why the hell would I not? Door to the Shrine of the Crusader. Okay, that's the doorway that I'm supposed to take. Let's check through the rest of this space. Okay, so both those doors work just as well. We'll use this door. You really need to stop beating off ghosts. God. Oh my word. Okay, cool. And that would be... Oh. Huh. Ooh. My light source went through the wall. Okay, well, we're done here. Gotta get that giz everywhere. God. Oh. Okay. Didn't know that this is what I was walking into, but okay. Ooh, heavy armor mastery increased. Days and weeks of constant use make wearing heavy armor tolerable, but not comfortable. You have learned to adapt to it. You have learned to adapt to its weight and use it in combat. As a journeyman of heavy armor, your plate mail is now damaged at a lower rate. Not gonna last much longer, you hear me? I hate how I can't power attack once I've been encumbered. Oh shit, my strength is actually damaged now. Okay, well. Well, wait a minute. Am I damaged or do I just have like a... No. No, like it is actually damaged. Okay, so we'll have to use ease burden to get around for a bit here. An expert mortar and pestle. Not bad. Not the best stuff in the game, but not bad. Okay. Gotta love how that light spell just arbitrarily stops working for me. Okay, so this was the fast exit system. There's no problem. Back the way we came. We're getting out. We're done here. We're done here. We're getting out. I am sword to carry your burdens. I'm going to get back up on land, and we're going to start training my acrobatics some while I run back to my little shack and dump materials. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm halfway... I'm halfway to, what you call it being... I'm halfway to my heavy armor skill being maxed out, which is what I'm after. That's what I'm interested in. I very much so want that. Because I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of heavy armor in this game. It weighs you down so much. You have so much less inventory space. The mere act of wearing heavy armor means that if somebody casts burden on you, you're basically screwed. Like, it's like, oh, you're wearing heavy armor? Congratulations. If someone tapped you with the tiniest of burden spells, oh, you're not going to move now. And I find it remarkably annoying, which is why I don't stick to heavy armor in these games. But I also feel wildly compelled to just, like, you know, max all my skills in this game. I don't know what it is about Bethesda games, but I feel compelled to max the skill. So it's like, oh, hey, you're a master in that skill. Congratulations. You get to reap the benefits of, like, being a master with a particular skill. And my immediate reaction is, great, let's go work on a different skill now, you know? I don't know if there's a good reason for it. Okay, so stash that. Okay, we've got, oh, wait a minute. We've got like some Welkin stones to stash as well. Just a single though. And I got a journal to dump. Whoop. Well, that's my stopping alarm, which is why it's a good thing that I'm basically down to the end of the stream. Let's go ahead and stash these soul gems. Cool. I will make a quick run out to the market district. Doesn't it speed up leveling to switch skills when it's 100%? Yeah, pretty much. Like you're not going to continue to level if you use skills that are maxed out. You have to continue to level up skills that can level up, you know.
Good day. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
God, I have so much stuff to sell off.
You've made a good bit of... A good price for a good customer. That's a fair deal.
Oh my God! Well, they'll actually let me sell the fucking helmet of the Crusader? That seems awfully ridiculous. Silence paralysis, cure paralysis, fatigue. I'm down to 49 potions of restore fatigue. Man. Damage endurance, burden, damage health, damage magicka, silence, sorcery, silence, sorcery. Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
I appreciate you too.
Okay, with that done, pack your desk and be out in 30 minutes. God. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make my my big save.
How are you?
To, like... I always like framing my saves. Like, because they have this little screenshot, you know, for what the last thing was that you did. So, save right here. Alright. Whoopsie. And this is where I stop. I'm going to have a fun time going back to that, going to the Priory and whatnot. Alright, so... chat, listen, I have some extra things to take care of here, which need to be done. Let me rotate that camera back. Get the angle correct. It's a little bit crooked. Let me fix that. I can fix that. Okay. Now that that's done. Chat. I want to open some stuff here that were given to me as gifts. Ugh. First off, rather entertaining. These were gifts that Tev gave me, okay? It's a solid snake rubber duck. This is just cute, okay? This is 10 times better than a Funko Pop or something. I'm utterly entertained by this. Look at it. Look at it. But that's not all. She also got me this. It is a rubber duck of the Vault Boy. They're cute and they're amazing, and they make for good background decoration as well. But that's not all, chat. That's not all. I got something else that's really cool. Tev got me something else that's really, really cool. She got me a freaking Elder Scroll. Unfortunately, to wind it back up, I have to take the side off. And then wind it back up. Come on. Come on. Great, now we're all blind. A fancy rolling pin? I mean, this is just straight up freaking cool. Why is this thing... Come here, you. I think something went wrong with this 3D print because the other side of the little wheel thing doesn't want to go back, doesn't want to like stay on. So here's the great thing about this Elder Scroll, okay? Aside of it being just really freaking cool, this is very high quality. I'll get it closer to the camera here. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's ridiculously high quality. This was a very expensive Etsy purchase by Tev. It had to come from England. It wasn't England. Okay, Tev just yelled that it was not England. I'm sorry. Ukraine. Not the place I expected. For some reason. Like, there's so much detail in this thing. It's insane. If I could see any more, I'd say it's gorgeous. But yes, I want to give Tev big thanks to this. Here's the thing. This actually came with a mounting bracket, so I'm going to get it up on the wall back here. And it's going to be on display for the streams and everything going forward. So this sticks around. This gets to be part of my, display behind me. I'm going to have to like take things apart and figure out how to arrange things. Those ducks belong up there too. So that is the Elder Scroll, but there's one other thing. Okay. Something else came. Okay? Something came in the mail yesterday. So, I'm fairly certain that it was Basilis who bought this. This came off of the wish list. Let's see what we got here. Just a note. Enjoy the gift. Okay. LED neon wall sign. That's super generic. You don't think that Basilis is here? I don't think he is either. He hasn't shown up at all today. So hopefully he checks the VOD to see it. Okay, this is a mounting thing for it, I think. This is something I gotta figure out how to mount on the wall. Come on, off you come. Coffee. All right, now. If we just grab this extension cord that I nabbed, got stashed behind me at all times. Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward. I can't test it right now because it plugs in with a USB cable. Not a prong, because of course, always a USB cable, and it doesn't have an adapter for it. I'm gonna have to figure out what power level it needs to make this work. Shit. I wanted to use it right away. Yep. Just the hooks to hang it with. And then the sign and no power adapter. Got pre-drilled holes for it.
I want to see it light up. This is temporary.
Okay. There was a little bit of charge left in that.
Yeah.
Ratchet is shoving his face into the box already.
Oh, it's good.
There you go. Coffee. That's really, really nice, too. I like that. I like that glow. Look at it. Ah.
Perfecto.
You, sir, have a computer right there. I'm not plugging this USB into my computer. I don't know if there's a freaking something on the switchboard for it. That's a data port over there, man. I love it. I love it so much. It's a very nice glow. Oh, my word.
just got tons of stuff for your wall for your birthday.
Yes. Yes, that's what I got. I got tons of stuff, tat, for the wall to switch it up. I'm looking forward to changing things here, chat. Oh, my word. This will be so wonderful. Wonderful? God, it is a mess in here now. Chat, you've been a wonderful and a lovely audience. Thank you so much for watching. To everybody over on YouTube, thank you so much for coming along for the ride and enjoying yourselves. I hope to see you again come Saturday. He is trying so hard to fit in that box. I hope to see you, everybody over on YouTube, I hope to see you again on Saturday at 12 noon U.S. Central. I will be back for more Oblivion. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all later. Bye.